Hello everybody, this is Sonya. Now I'm on here today because I've got my journal here that I have finished, and there's a bit of string on it. Sorry about the bit of string. I have finished this journal and I'm going to show it to you because then I'm going to put it in my Etsy, okay? Now, the closure I made quite a while back, and it's just a piece of elastic, and then I put a button on and the flower, and then I've got a bit of elastic headband, and that's around there, and that closes, that's your closure, and so therefore it's got plenty of space for closing, you know. So I'm sorry about the shadows, but I'm doing this my best. Now the front part of the cover is all laces that I have put down with slow stitching up each one of the pieces as I joined it together. And on the front part I added a few beads to it and things so you could, you know, get a bit more texture and that with that. So that's what that looks like there. Now I made this because I wanted to do a frilly one, okay? This was my idea for this, was for a frilly one. Now it's not got any. It's supposed to look like this, okay? It's got bits coming off it, but not actually coming off it, but I've made it so that's how it looks, okay? It is what it is. I'm not going to I don't feel I want to seal it. I just want to leave it like that. I want it to be, you know, this is what I aim for anyway, so I'm pleased I got that. Now, it's got a lot of cover. It's got a cover of paper. It has a cover of wadding sort of stuff, and I might just stick a little bit of glue under there because that one there's not quite sitting down there, that bit. So sometimes you do have to go back, because I find too that I don't like to part with any of mine till I've gone through a few times and made sure that everything's sitting down, you know, because you never know, because sometimes things just pop up and come undone, don't they? Or your glue didn't dry quick enough, or maybe you missed a tiny bit, so you've got to be careful. So it's a non-disclosure for that if I haven't done well, you know, that's how it is. Okay, so I'll just hang on to that a second. So this has got the outside part, which is the laces. Underneath that there's a piece of very thin, like a wadding sort of stuff, and it's very thin. Then there is a piece of fabric on the inside here, and then there's this pocket, okay? So this is the front part. I have I showed you me making this the other day, so you know what that is. And then there's this tiny little business in here. Look, it's a bit of a fold out thingy that I put in there behind the lady, so you could just write on that if you wanted to. And then I have that little embellishment there. Now I'm sorry about this shadow, that's really getting bad on that bit, isn't it? Oh no, go back. It's the shadow of the book itself, so we can't get rid of that, okay? Alright. And then this side here, well I made that quite a while ago. And then I've got the lace, and this side here's got a nice row of beads, which does indent into that page, but that doesn't matter, it's just, you know, how it is. Then there's a nice flower that I did. I love doing them. That's a yo-yo one. There's a little ticket there, and in here there's a tag. It's got a picture I put on there of a children's book, and so that goes in there behind the lace, which I put paper behind so it wouldn't get caught when you're trying to put it in. Then I've got laces along the edge of that there, see? Now, I don't know if the colour of this is coming out exactly what it's like, but it's all pretty anyway. So there's this one in here. There's lace across there, and there's a heart pocket with a heart in there. Lace up the side. And this little tag in there for that. This one here's got a nice butterfly and a tag. And they're probably mostly for a little writing spot. That's probably mostly what I've left that for writing on. There you go, look at that, there's somewhere to write. Look at that. And then it's got really nice trim up the side with lace on that. And over here there's one that I've only just finished doing too recently, so there's one of those paper clips there that I make. It's only a tiny one, but it's really cool. Then I have this, I left that for a journaling spot, and then I've got a little ticket. There's a little booklet in here that's got some space in there for you to write. And I just made that. I do like to make all my bits and pieces for the journals. And there's another paper clip made with a flower and a bit of lace and what's the name hanging on. Nothing in there. There's a pocket, really pretty, and another journaling card. It's got a bit of ribbon on it. That's part from the one around the other side, but that looks all right. And the key. And then I have this one here, and I like these hearts I made with the pins. And this one here opens up, and you've got that inside to write on. Try that back up. I love these things. I do like making them. I do like making these. I have not started. Oh, well, that's not true. I have started another journal, but it's not like this one. It's more of a raggedy one, and it's, I don't know how you would say that, but it's only got a few pages done in it anyway, and I don't know what the theme for the next one is. I want to use up some of the kids' book pages that I've got, you know, good children's books. I want to use up some of that. This has got beautiful pink lace across there. Okay, so this one here, I've got some little envelopes that I made, and I love them. And there's little tickets in there, like little cabinet cards or something, as you call them. And there's that bit, and a bit of extra, any extra bits of fabric or fluff, you know, you have. They're free. Nice paper, somewhere to write. In here, I've one of my pockets that I did some slow stitching on there, and nice little paper clip up the top. And I can't see that because there's bits on my camera on the thing that's, anyway, you can see it. There's a fairy piece there, fairy piece of paper, a fairy on it, card, and a little booklet there for you to write in with old papers in it. Whoever gets this can put stuff on, you know. I left a few places for you to do something on yourself. This is probably my favourite page here. I really love these. And there's another piece of fabric. And there's just somewhere new things I could try. And this one here has got a pocket in the side here. In the side pocket, and I've just folded up a piece of old piece of paper to put in there. Okay, just love that. They're just so nice, aren't they? Righto, and then there's a spare page. Look, got a bit of lace on it though. Then you can do your own decoration. I'll put an envelope in here with bits in it, you know, so you can put them in yourself. This is really nice. This is out of a graphic 45 piece of paper. And I didn't like that there was red on it, so I fixed that. Okay, and then I like it. Well, so you can journal in here, write something. Okay, and this one here is a piece of a doily, that bit, and this one here is a copy of one of the cards that I have. It's a really old wedding card, and I copied that and just put it in there. Has a pin with a chain and a little key. This one here, so I've been a long time making this because it's been ages since I made that, isn't it? Really, really long time. And I love the girdle. And then there's a little lady on that page there. She can go in there, and this I've just folded up a piece of paper for you to write on. They come out of a paper that's a copy paper book or something. And then I put some little bling on. Put a little flower up in the corner there. Okay, so now I've got a nice piece of fabric with a piece of trim on there. This is this bit I like. Oh, and I've got this piece. That's right. I put this on the back of it because I wanted to. I'm going to put a bit of glue on it. I wanted to put a bit of writing on there for you, a bit of space to write on. So I did that, and I didn't put it all the way down. I'm going to do that now. I should have put that all the way down there. And as you can see, I've used an old piece of paper and I've just added, it doesn't matter, I left them bits there for look, and that's graphic 45. So I put things in, different things from different places in there. Is that the only one that's in it? Yeah. This one here I really like, I love the bird. And then when you open this up, there's a pocket in here. And you open that up and there's a pocket in there. Right. Is there a pocket in there? Yes. It just needs something put in it, really. Where's something? I haven't got anything yet. Nice flowers. I like that. I did a lot of bits and pieces in this. This is out of an embroidery book. These are from what's the name that I bought off Angela Kerr. She does these sort of things, digitals. I don't use actual digital pages in my journals because I just feel like I just want to use, I don't know, my ones, I guess. So anyway, so that's got another page on top of that. So over here, there's another, I love this pocket. I made this pocket, I did a video on making that pocket, and I do love it. And so I've got a little card in there with a moth for a butterfly and another one of them little booklets, because I wanted to have the little booklets for you to, oh, that goes right across there, little booklets for you to write in. So there's a an envelope here which will lift up, because I want to see there is something in there. Look, there's something in there. Okay, I'll close it. It's private. Whoever gets the book, I suppose, will be able to put something private in there, won't they? I'll get that back underneath there now, without putting it inside the envelope, because that's what's going on. It's not going under the ticket, under this bit. It's going inside the envelope. I wonder why the door was creaking, but Jeremy left it open in case the cat wanted to go out. He's laying on the chair up here next to me, though. Okay, so there's another pretty piece in here, and it's got a bit on the back that you can write on. In there. Hidden things, you know. This is a nice picture of a lady on there. Lace. I do love how the butterfly goes with the lace, doesn't it? Look at that. Look at how it matches good up. It matches really good. Then I've got this one here. That's a pocket. And this here, I will be putting ticks or something in the pockets. So this comes out from underneath there. And then that comes out from underneath there. And that opens up like that. And then you can put something on that, okay? Right, and there's plenty of room for writing or putting images on or something if you like. Now, that one there's got somewhere to write, obviously. This one here, it's got a pocket with a ticket in it and some writing space on the back and a nice flower. That there I really like, but I think I was going to leave it for somebody to put something onto it. And there's one, I've already got one of these in there, but I do like that image, so I've got another one in there. Plenty of lace and things on it to make it lacy looking. And there's a pretty fairy that I did. I did a video on that, I think, when I made that. And then we have this booklet here with a few pages in it, and a stamp, and it's got a calico up the back of it, and that goes in there. More pages there for you to do something with. I have a little bits and pieces on this one here. This is my window I made. Love this book too, the last little booklet. I won't undo the bow, but that's Nice little booklet for writing in there. I sat it in there so it's in the window. I think I better put something across the bottom of that. Look at this, I missed that. I missed that bit. That's okay, use all... I might have to put something on there while you're there. I don't want you to not to see what it's going to be like when it's finished, eh? Wait a minute. Well, I didn't know I missed that bit. That was just something that was... didn't exceed... I did not see. It occurred to me that it was not finished. That'll work. Let's put this on here. Cut that off. I got my scissors up the wrong way. Oh, they worked though. That's good. As long as they worked. I'm really pleased that I finished this book, because sometimes when you're doing something for a fair while, it starts to get old, doesn't it? You know what I mean? It sort of starts to get you... it actually get on my nerves as much as what I'd... It's just, you know, I needed it to be done. So I felt like it just had to be done. I had to keep coming back to it and working on it. I actually have a few other things that I'm going to put up with it when I'm finished doing this, so I'll just show you them in a minute. But, because I thought I'd put a couple of things up while I was thinking about going out, but it's too cold again, and I don't know, I feel like I need to do that, go out occasionally, but because it's good for the body. It's good for the body to do that. Get out and get a bit of it, but there's no sunshine today as far as I know. It was not there yet, it'll wait for a while, well, and then it'll come out. I did an order online so I wouldn't have to worry about going if I didn't feel up to it. I was right to go yesterday, but it was too cold, and oh, these things come to try us, don't they? These things are sent to try us. I might have to have a small mouthful of water. This one here too I did on a video. I showed you this one. If I had I suppose I can put the scissors under it. I just don't want to rake it. I need something to lift it up with. It's okay. It's got a tuck in there, see? Really good, and it's very solid too, so it's not going to be going anywhere. Love the colours in that. I do. It's one of Tim Holtz's flower images. Then I have this one here that we did on video as well, and I love it. And then I only put in a bear tag with a bit of hair on it, a bit of fluff. So that's all there for you to do something. Now this is the other side of a page that went badly wrong, so I wanted to actually... It is? No, it's all right. It's okay. If you opened it out on this side, there was something really wrong, so I decided to fold it over and make this out of it because I didn't want to lose it, see? And I'll put that on there. That's out of the Graphic 45 paper. This here has got a little bit of writing space. I don't know what that is. There's some gardening things there and a little flower and some gloves. And on here, I put this little thingy that I made that you could just do a little bit of writing on, or just to look at. Look. I thought that was really pretty, that thing. This is nice. I love this page. So it's just pockets. It's just pockets. But then you can write down here. You can use this is a sticky. You can use that on something. Okay, not trim around that. Love this. I actually had another picture of some shoes and I didn't put it in. So this is a nice saying. You are braver than you believe, and stronger than you seem, and smarter than you think. There you go. I love those images. Excuse me. And there's the back page. And I have to put my stamp on there. But in here I have just these little bits that you can cut out single to use in the book. And then there's just a little piece there that you can use for a tag. And that's not in the middle, that little thumb notch, but that doesn't matter, does it? Nobody's going to worry about that. And then there's a little business up there. So that is the journal, okay? It has 40 pages, which I didn't even count the front one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. So actually, with counting the back and front cover, there's 21, and then you double that, so you got 42. So there's 42 pages. Now this here can be used or not. I mean, it doesn't, when it wraps around there, the button holds it on sort of. You know, you just got to, look at that, looks really good, doesn't it? I like that. It's a good closure. You don't have to worry about doing a tie-up or anything. And then you've got plenty of room to expand, you know, so you want to expand. One signature, 40 pages. It's made with lots of fabric, lace and paper. And I think that's all you need to really know about it. Okay, so there's my latest journal. And it'll be in my Etsy by the end of today, which is Wednesday. And I mean, you know, by 12 o'clock tonight it should be up there, but hopefully I'll get it up there before that if I work hard. Okay, now I've decided I'm going to part with a few pieces, or small pieces for you, if anybody's interested in the small pieces. So this is a tiny bit, and it's been done with little pieces of embroidery and flowers, and, you know, there's... I think I made that little flower that's on there and then put that on it, and then just added a couple of beads. Now this is, and this you can use on the front of your on maybe a cover, use it as a pocket. I think I'd use it on a cover of a journal, but anyway, it's up to you. It's 4 3/4 inches by 3 3/4, or, it's shining on there, I can't see it. Sorry, light shining on it, can't see it. 120 centimetres by 95 centimetres. So it's all been stitched on, right? Then the back I've made so it's got calico on it, and then I put a trim around it to end it off, because I thought if I made it nice like that, you can do whatever you want to with it. You can hang it up if you want to by putting pieces of stuff on it. You can stick it onto your book or stitch it on, or whatever you want to do with it. So that's that piece there. And I have this one here that I did a while back with the little houses on it, and there's a little trail of flowers, and I have these 3-dimensional things on there. So this is also possible cover for a journal, and it has been ended off with a piece of linen fabric, and it's only so you can't see this back of it and the threads and things, but it's also neatening it off nicely, isn't it? So this is 120 centimetres by 4.5 inches, or 6-ish and a bit, 6 2/8, I think, by, hang on, I'm thinking, by 156 centimetres, okay? So that's that one, there's those two there. And there's this one here. So far, these are all that I've finished to put up here. Now this one here is very precious to me. It's a beautiful piece. I mean, they all are, but this is one of my very top favourites, and it's definitely good for a cover for a journal. Or you could make it into a little bag, I suppose, to put your... and I'm going to show you how to do the bag with the other piece eventually when I get there. Which way's up the right way? Oh, I don't know. I will figure it out here in a minute. A little feet ago. It doesn't matter. You can put it whichever way you like. Actually, it might even go that way and make a nice purse if you wanted to do that with it. So it's all got the same finishing off on the back. Bit of hair there. And there's a bit of thread pulled up there, but this is I've got a non-disclaimer on that. Oh well. But anyway, that's the back. Got some really nice work on here. I'm really proud of me own self. But I've got some really nice bits and pieces on that. And that one is, excuse me, 180 centimetres by 7.5, or 140 by 5.5. So that's a good size, that one. And yeah, so I really like that. It's not beaded, it's got really nice bits and pieces on it. I love that one. Haven't signed any of these, and I probably should have done. But anyway, we'll see what happens. I might actually I will do it. I'll sew one thing on it, but I don't want to put it on the front. I don't know what to do with that. Anyway, so I think that's all I'll do today. I've got a couple more there, but I think this is all I'm going to be putting up for today, okay? So if you are interested in these, just go over to my Etsy and have a look. But I've actually, look, I've made little flowers inside the buttons. Look at that. Isn't that cool? Oh, I must write that down somewhere. Anyway, thank you everybody for watching, and hope you please leave a comment, and I hope you have a good day and you're enjoying your crafting and stuff like that, and I'll talk to you later. Okay, bye-bye.